Hey, this is Gray Fox.
And I'm Vixen.
And welcome to another Spartan Carton review. So we appreciate all of you that watch these reviews. I know it's not the most popular review that we do. However, we will continue to do them. Just to spite you. I'm just kidding.
Really.
I'm kidding.
No, honestly, because this is a product that we truly enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as we enjoy it, we hope that somebody out there enjoys it too. And we definitely want to promote a company that we think does a really great job.
They do. So it's kind of they do some products that support veterans and things like that. So that's how I kind of got involved in it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
We do the Citizens Box, which is a $25 cost.
Right.
And then they also have a
Warrior Box for $100.
Okay.
So the Warrior Box usually has some more fitness type stuff in it.
No, it actually has equipment.
Fitness equipment.
Yeah, equipment. Okay. Yeah. So now the reason we get Spartan Carton, number one, is we're doing our best to. Vixen and I used to be huge into weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do a ton of weightlifting, and we're talking, quite a few years ago. But we're trying to get back into that method and madness. Products change so much from when we used them to now. So getting into it again, it's great to have a company like Spartan Carton that introduces you to a lot of the newer products that are on the market. Spartan Carton also kind of gears towards, not only do they have fitness related products, but they also have like tactical type products as well that they throw in there, and fun things like that. So it makes it fun for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, and a lot of the products in the fitness realm can cross over into the prepper realm. So that's kind of an important thing to realize as well.
Right.
So, cool.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're preparing for, say, a zombie apocalypse, I hope you can run.
Yep. Indeed. All right, so again, this is the Citizens Box. The Pro Box has equipment in it, equipment that we don't need, and we can't see spending the $100 really, when there's so many other things that we like to do for fun.
Right.
That's a range day between the $25 and that's $75. That's an awesome day at the range.
Yeah.
So and maybe some sushi, but that's about it. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyhow, all right. So let's get into the box.
Okay.
So this would be the April box.
May box.
May box.
It says May 2017.
This would be the May box. Okay.
Okay. So what's in the box?
What's in the box? So they always have different cards in the box, like this is how to use the equipment that they are giving you. So I'm guessing the Pro Box gets some Harbinger chalk balls and some wooden gym rings. The Warrior Box, I'm sorry. What did I say?
I think you said Pro Box.
Okay. The Warrior Box. Man. Anyways, has some chalk balls and some wooden rings, and they kind of show you what different exercises to use for that. And then they always have a card, some sort of motivational card. It's got some hardcore military looking dude on here. I have no reason to be strong, said no man ever.
Hashtag never quit.
Never quit. And that's Nick Kumalatzos? He must be like the CEO, because I see his name all over the place.
Okay. Nick, I'm so sorry we can't say your name.
That's all right. We just have to listen to you say it once, that's all.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
So what's in the box?
What's in the box?
So, up first we have Brain Boss.
Brain Boss. Okay.
It's $2.50. And what is it?
So it is a nutrient-rich energy fuse for brain health support. So vitamins, amino acids, herbs, no sugar, nutrient-dense citrus flavor. So it's more or less, it keeps you focused and alert. So like I was saying, when you're in a survival type mode and you're starting to get groggy or you're starting to kind of lose focus, having a couple of these little jars in your bag will help get you back up to speed.
Right.
So yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
And I believe they give us 2 of them.
Cool.
Yep.
So, it would also be good, like if you're on a day hike and, it's Florida and it's 94 degrees outside and you start thinking you want to shut down.
Yeah. Well, that and drink water because you're probably having lots of issues. But anyways,
Right.
yeah. But no, that stuff would definitely help.
Yeah. Okay, so next up we have Elite Ops energy strips.
Elite Ops energy strips. So these are the little strips that go on your tongue. Kind of like they make different things like Listerine makes the ones that go on your tongue and stuff like that. So it's a similar type product.
And
but this is Arctic Mint. Yeah, Arctic Mint. And it's basically 100 milligrams of caffeine in a little strip that you can dissolve just like that. So very cool.
And you probably get fresh breath too.
Yep. But something like this, when you're driving long distances like I do and you're starting to fade out, that'll definitely be a good product just to be able to instantly throw 100 milligrams of caffeine in your system just to keep you up and about. The problem is you don't want to drink a lot of the caffeine because then you got to stop and pee a lot.
Right.
So something like this will keep you going, keep you on the road.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Next up we have ProSup's Mr. Hyde Cuts.
Oh, that's right here. So it is a cutting matrix. So it's creatine free, but it's probably like super duper.
Like a thermogenic?
Thermogenic, yeah. Exercise supplement. So basically, yeah, it's a thermogenic. So it's got a ton of caffeine and all sorts of stuff like that, and it'll help you stay awake. That's for sure, because of all the caffeine and stuff that's in it. Now they call it cuts, but in reality, you shouldn't start if you're trying to cut. In other words, trying to show abs and veins and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah.
You need to lose a bunch of weight first before you start cracking on this stuff to actually cut, because it really won't do a whole lot for you until you get to that level. But what it will do is it will definitely wake your butt up. So.
Okay. Next up we have Man Sports Iso Amino Green Apple Stick. BCAAs. Branch chain amino acids.
Yeah. Is it game day?
No.
What is it? Man Sports?
Man Sports Iso Amino Green.
Let's see this right here. Yep, green apple, isoamino, pure isolate BCAA. So branched chain amino acids are like the building blocks of growth for muscle and everything else. I mean, different types of branched chain amino acids help in a million different ways, from keeping you from getting cancer to having you stay with energy to helping you rebuild your teeth to all sorts of, a million different things. So branched chain amino acids are hugely important as a macronutrient. They're pretty important.
Right. I hate it when I hear women say, well, I don't want to get too muscular, so I'm not going to have those. But it does so much more than just build muscle. First of all, it's not going to build bulk, which is what the women are afraid of.
Right.
Muscle is a totally different thing. It's not bulk specifically. And for women especially, building muscle is fantastic because the more muscle you have, the less fat you have to go with that.
Right.
And also, the more muscle you have, the better your metabolism works.
It's true. So for someone like me who has a lot of, you could call it stored energy or you could call it fat, right? I don't really need, to build muscle, I can use my stored energy to build muscle, right? And, I can eat a lower diet. I can build muscle while losing fat. If you're already thin and you want to build muscle, it's extremely hard unless you eat a ton, because you have to get your fuel from somewhere, right? So right now I can get my fuel from my stored fat, but if you're already thin, you have to, in order to maintain that muscle mass, to really grow muscle, you have to eat a ridiculous amount of food. So if you're eating a light diet and you're not fat, you're not going to build a whole lot of muscle, right? Because there's no way to build it. You don't have anything to build. You're using that energy that you're taking in, and you're letting it back out, essentially. You're building lung function, and you're building your short strand muscle fibers and things like that, but you're not really gaining the red fibers, which is your bulky fibers, which have a whole lot of liquid in them, which is why they're expanded. But anyways, that was a whole lot of scientific stuff that I just threw out there for absolutely no reason. But regardless, branched chain amino acids will help everybody, and they'll actually help you if you're doing like an all-day work chore thing where you're out, doing the shrubs or bushes or baling hay or whatever you may be doing all day. If you're sipping on branched chain amino acids through that, you'll keep your energy level up at optimal levels.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have caffeine in it or anything like that, so it won't make you jittery.
Right. And green apple always tastes good.
It does. That's one of the best flavors.
Yeah. So, moving on, we have Man Sports
That's the first one I got.
REM PM Sleep, REM PM Sleep Aid Packet.
Yeah, so this is interesting. It's a thermogenic, but it's a nighttime thermogenic. I've never seen that before. This is the first time I've ever seen one. So it's supposed to help you sleep, but yet it'll help you burn calories and reduce cortisol while you're sleeping.
Which is awesome.
It is awesome if it works.
Mm-hmm.
I already have issues sleeping as it is, so I will definitely try it. And if it works good, I'll probably buy a bottle of it. But yeah, so definitely something I want to try out, and hopefully it works well.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't give me crazy ass dreams.
I know.
What was that stuff out?
Melatonin.
Melatonin is a cool product, and it will definitely help you sleep. But I have the craziest freaking dreams when I take melatonin. It's crazy. All right.
Right. And we can't stress enough how important sleep is to, just your daily life. But absolutely, if you're trying to lose weight or, trying to get in shape, sleep is so important.
It is.
It really can't be overstated.
No.
Okay, so moving on, we have Man Sports Game Day Sour Batch Stick. It's a pre-workout.
Sour Batch, which I'm sure is a take on Sour Patch. Pre-workout. So I'm pretty sure I've stated this before, but being as there isn't a whole lot of people that watch these, I'll repeat myself. Pre-workouts are hugely, hugely important. Because if you come home and you're already dog-tired from work, or if you're just getting up in the morning and you're having a hard time moving and you want to go work out, pre-workouts will get your butt going for sure.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things in there that'll help with your gains and getting where you want to go with your workout. Mm-hmm. So I highly suggest a pre-workout. Only caveat to that is everything that you do as far as the pre-workouts, make sure you're stepping it up slowly to the recommended daily allowance until you know how it's going to affect you.
Right.
Because if you take a lot of pre-workout prior to your system being ready for it,
you're going to feel like you're having a heart attack.
You're going to feel like you're dying. And there's just no sense in that. Build your tolerance up to it. Mm-hmm. You have time.
Okay. So up next we have a salt stick.
Salt stick fast chews. So electrolyte tablets.
Oh.
Zesty lemon lime. So essentially when they say electrolyte tablets, basically it's almost like a salt tablet. Salt is your basic block of electrolytes, sodium. And what it does is it helps you retain water and not dehydrate as fast. So that's a good thing for that. It'll keep you from dehydrating. So it's another good thing for, say, survival per se.
Right.
Whereas if you have the option to drink a lot of water and you take one of these before you do it, it'll help your body retain that water longer than if you don't have one of these and you're just drinking the water.
Right.
So that's why Gatorade and things like that say electrolytes, right? because they keep you hydrated longer and from going dehydrated, as quickly.
Okay, up next we have Think Jerky Sweet Chipotle.
Ooh, that's all me.
That is all you.
Sweet Chipotle Think Jerky. So it's 100 calories per bag, 16 grams of protein, and only 5 carbs. I love beef jerky. One of my favorite things. So I'm looking forward to trying this stuff and seeing how good it is.
Yep.
And Sweet Chipotle sounds like something right up my alley. It's got a pepper and raspberries on it, so I'm guessing that's going to be pretty awesome. Next.
I don't think that's going to make it another week in this house.
No, it'll go with me.
Next up we have Lenny and Larry's Cookie Peanut Butter.
Oh, I've had one of these.
Yeah, so
I've had quite a few of these.
we actually buy these
Yep,
on occasion. They're pretty good.
they're very good. So it's basically a dessert, right? But it's 8 grams of protein, 27 carbs, which isn't the best. It's 200 calories, which
But you know what? If
isn't
you're going
awful.
to eat a cookie,
Mm-hmm.
it's great that you're at least getting 8 grams of protein out of it, because
Yeah.
normally a cookie has none.
Yep. Plus, it's got 8 grams of fiber, and if you take fiber, you can subtract that from the carbs. Non-GMO, no soy, no dairy, no eggs. It's vegan, which I really don't care if it's vegan or not. It's kosher, so that's good. Shabbat shalom. It's fresh baked, no high fructose corn syrup, no cholesterol, no trans fat, no artificial sweeteners, no sugar alcohols. Sustainable palm oil.
Okay.
So these are really, really good.
They are. They're actually really good.
Yeah, really tasty. I like them a lot. They make a whole bunch of different flavors. This one's the peanut butter one, which is really good. They also make like a birthday cake, which is probably my least favorite.
And then the white chocolate macadamia nut is
That's pretty good. The chocolate chip's pretty good. They also make brownies. The brownies are okay, but I recommend sticking with the cookies. They have a better texture.
Okay. So next we have Kind Fruit and Nut Bar. Now, this
These are
has
good.
my name all over it.
It does, but they're very good. This is the honey roasted nuts and sea salt, and these are really, really, really good. I highly recommend them. They're not, it's a dessert, but because it is 200 calories, 6 grams of protein, 14 or 15 carbs. That's not horrible. No sugar alcohols.
Where this is really good is to put in your EDC for when you're in
Yep.
between meals or you get stuck in traffic and you're
You
just
gotta eat something.
you're starving and you start feeling like
Yep.
you're gonna go crazy and kill
Yep.
somebody.
Yep, and it'll give you extended energy, which is
Yeah.
good. So yeah, give you that quick boost.
hmm
And then we got what else we got?
And then we've got Spartan Carton Flashlight,
All right.
because you can never have too many flashlights.
Now we have a ton of flashlights. So there you go. There's a flashlight, and it zooms in and out.
Oh,
Yeah. It's just the one setting. It's got a Cree bulb, which is good. It's got the little Spartan Carton logo on the side of it. So just an inexpensive little flashlight that'll work just fine. It's LED or LCD. LED. So it'll give off a decent amount of light, and it runs off of one AA battery. So cool.
yeah.
Cool, yo.
So also on the description card on the back side, there's always a recipe card, and this month's recipe is homemade no-bake protein bars. And these protein bars look absolutely delicious.
They do
The
look
only
good.
ingredients necessary is 1 cup of coconut oil, 1 cup toasted cocoa, 9 drops liquid stevia or alternative sweetener, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And they look pretty darn good.
They do look good.
Yeah.
So we've got a whole bunch of like coupons and codes here. So we got Sore Today, Strong Tomorrow, 20% off. Pre-workout, No Tropic Shot.
Oh, that's from Brain Boss.
Brain Boss, yep.
Okay.
So it's a 20% off coupon for that.
Cool.
We have the energy strips, the Lead Ops energy strips, which I think will come in hella good handy. There's a 10% off and free shipping for those.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. What else do we have?
50% off Pro Sups for the Mr. Hyde cuts,
Okay.
which is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And this here is RaiderProject.org. Says $10 per month. Fitness programming developed by U.S. Marine Raiders, tactical strength and conditioning practitioners. I don't think there's any Raiders left. Raiders was a terminology used by the Marine Corps a long, long time ago. But I'll have to look and see what they're referring to. Raiders were like the original reconnaissance group, but that was a very, very long time ago. Anyways, I'll look into it and see exactly what it is. But Raider Project, worth checking out. And it says that they are, the mission is to offer support to combat veterans, suicide prevention, drug treatment. So it sounds like a really worthwhile project. So something I'll definitely look into, and that's RaiderProject.org. Cool.
Very cool. All right.
So all in all, a pretty cool box. Lots of cool products to try. Especially excited about trying that sleeping thermogenic. I want to see how well that works. That would be kind of cool.
Right.
So yeah. So anyways, I don't think I have anything else.
I don't have anything else either. You know, all in all, I want to say that these boxes are really great because they give us not only a sampling of what's new out on the market, sometimes they're products that we already know, like the cookie and the Kind bar. But these things are fantastic for EDCs, for bug out bags, or for just everyday use.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
I love it.
I love it. All right, guys. With that being said, I have nothing else.
I have nothing else either.
Peace.
See ya.
Stay foxy.
Stay foxy.
This is not a drill.